No one ever.
Alright, by popular demand, here is the deck
One
profile.
person.
Popular demand.
One person.
The
It's just super
profile.
popular, Sebastian.
The profile for the Kaiju Tribute deck profile. Let's just jump straight into it. So, decent Kaiju lineup. I know if you're like me, you've never read these, but they actually have effects.
Yeah, they special summon themselves.
What?
Pretty much, I am playing I'm playing a few copies of all of them. If it's a one of, it's probably bad. If it's a two of, it actually has a decent effect. I think Thunder King is the best. It has Utopia Zexal effect, plus it can attack 3 times. Everyone knows Gamma CL. Shout out to that one guy that won YCS Bochum using Gamma CL and World Chalice. Humongous is just a personal favorite of mine. The other tribute cards that aren't Kaiju: 3 Sphere Mode, 1 regular Winged Dragon of Ra. More on that in a second. The 2 Lava Golems to hit 2 monsters, and 2 Lava Queens to hit 1. Normal summoning in this deck isn't obscenely important. There's a few normal summons, the 3 Lunas, 2 Grand Moles, 3 Sphere Modes. The inspiration for this deck was that the bigger decks of this format, the Goki Nightmares, Layer decks, your Sky Striker decks, all of them are really strong, but they all require any deck that uses Nightmares pretty much. Those Sphere Mode is great. You don't really care about breaking an extra link, but breaking the co-link on the Nightmares is really good. Even if they do just get linked with the Sphere Mode, you're probably hitting more with it. Lava Golem's just good for that nice in-between stage. The Kaijus and the Volcanic Queens are really solid against the Sky Strikers, not Brandish Maidens. We're in TCG. They do, of course, always have their field spell and their continuous spell to get rid of them, but at least you're allowed to continue your play. Luna, really solid if you're using the lesser known Kaijus. I think most people just play Dogran, Humongous, Gamma CL, so if you have a Godarla, Humongous, or Chizikuru, or a Thunder King. One Grinder Golem, just because it's a high level, and like I said, normal summon's not that important. The Kaiju cards, these are all really solid. Capture missions, a Book of Moon for just Kaijus, but it's continuous. So you can very easily lock your opponent into having 2 Kaijus. If they attack, you just flip them. Compulsory obviously, to bounce. Same with Grand Mole and Luna. I said the normal summon of this deck isn't that important, but it is so useful that you can't run 3 Grand Mole. It just isn't that helpful. Waterfront, probably one of the better cards in the deck. Searches any of your Kaijus for free, and it's the easiest way to accumulate Kaiju counters. 3 Terraforming, 1 Kaiju Slumber. I'm not playing a lot of board wipes like Raigeki and Dark Hole. This is a going second deck, obviously. But if you Raigeki your opponent, you can't summon a Kaiju, so it really defeats the purpose. The Kaiju files, not terrible. It does search Kaiju Slumber. Skill Drain, amazing. Give your opponent 1 Kaiju, take 4. The extra deck is pretty much all Reaper targets. You have the 1 Ultimate Falcon for Waking the Dragon and the Grinder Golem combo. We don't have Security Dragon yet, but you can still make a Caustic and just have a monster. Lava Golem, if you feel it's helpful, that's why you side the second. Same with Volcanic Queen. I know against Brandish Maidens, obviously the Sphere modes aren't helpful. Some back row removal, Waking the Dragons, anti-spell, just going first cards if your opponent makes you go first. Mainly the deck doesn't run into too many issues. Like Eater of Millions really hurts this deck if you don't just have a Grand Mole or a Compulsive Vac, but that's just about it. The main issue is going first and not getting OTA. Not Grand. Yeah, either. Okay, Grand will by itself isn't exactly the. At the start of damage step, let me read either of them.
Yeah.
So, but you don't compulsory like this to
Once per turn at the start of damage step, if this battle's in front. Oh, you can lose the Grand Mall Spirit of an Eater of Millions. If you don't open multiple, most people just banish 15 because most attack. No, so you don't need to banish 5. Not really a lot of issues. What was it? Level Eater. That card was a huge hindrance to this deck because it can't be tributed.
That's why it had to be banned.
It's
Broken.
Level Eater with Militia.
Broken.
Issue is Moonmere Shield isn't a combo card. No one will play it. Nor is it a hand trap.
I just play Lovely.
Oh, if you're playing Stun, yes. Fossil Dino also really hinders this deck.
Yeah, that's something to do at its side.
Okay, so that's my
What do you
counterpoint.
do with
How does the Stun counter a Grand Mole?
strikes?
You're gonna strike a Grand Mole.
Inspector Border?
Wow.
That was difficult.
If you have just an Inspector Border, which is the only way you could normal summon it regularly, you can just Kaiju over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, in the main deck you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards that tribute over just one monster.
How does the deck handle against two Draco still? With Warlord?
Oh man, I tributed over your masterpiece. Whatever will I do?
Metatron the 12 count Masterpiece is banned.
Even easier. No one plays that card, so whatever you want.
You have Compulsory Book of Moon. You have a few. Compulsory being a 3 of really helps this deck. Grand Mole probably could have stayed at 1. It's not that helpful, honestly.
I went to third because
No, Sebastian, I think you'll find Konami's just trying to push their new Neo-Spacian support that hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, because Cranwell's such a good combo card.
Compared to the other Neo-Spacians, it's downright amazing. It's borderline broken if you compare it to...
All of them are trash. I don't think that's a...
For the sake of an argument, let me look at a few Neo-Spacian cards. Black Panther. Target a monster your opponent controls until the end phase. While you control this card's name and effect become that of those targets.
So when are you gonna make this deck in real life?
Never. Yeah.
I would make this deck in real life, but I'm still using crawlers, which are just slightly less interactive.
So you're taking that to the WCQ?
No. Just crawlers have a bad Brandish Maiden matchup, as well as a bad Nightmare matchup.
First the bad
everything matchup. It was a bad beatdown matchup, or
it's up in like multiple ways.
Multiple ways. There's so little presence that nobody cares.
I think you're going to have a really solid Psyframe matchup.
of course, the new meta.
Calvin, everyone's playing hand traps. I mean, Psyframes are just ahead of the game, Calvin. If Rick Sanchez played Yu-Gi-Oh, that's what he would be playing.
I think we're done here, Torres.
With a
hold on.
Mate.
Hold on, I still want to look at some of these Neo-Spacian
Oh my
cards.
word, just be done with it.
But I like Flush Crystal. Okay, back to the deck at hand though. So let's talk about you do play Utopia and Lightning because you do have 3 Luna. Luna does search another copy of Luna.
Yeah, Monster Boy at least.
Firewall. Monster Reborn isn't insanely helpful.
Bring back Kaijus. Big Kaijus. You use all those
The issue with this deck is it runs out of resources fairly quickly, and
no guard game.
the issue is it causes fast decks to have to go into a grind game. But if it's a deck that can outgrind it decently or out-resource it,
Get over.
yeah.
If only we weren't in a controlled grind format.
Yes.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, the new layer monster.
Diablos is hype. What's that replay?
Yeah, Darkest Diablos. It's
Infernoid versus this deck.
Not
Diablos puts in work.
Oh yeah, it does.
You can't
Sort of.
tribute it, and it's a 3K beater.
This is why you play Grand Mole. That's
And
right.
Darksaber
Well,
still used up monster pieces. A good beater.
If anyone knows a good way to search Grand Mole that isn't ridiculous, please tell me, because this.
No.
Witch of the Black Forest and Sandman are really good, I believe.
Yeah.
The only way I know to search it is with Chaos Sphere, which searches any level 3 monster.
That sounds terrible.
It's Chaos Summon. It's like a level 5 monster that has to be tribute summoned, and it also has to leave the field.
Or like Sandman or Witch of the Black Forest.
It's Sphere of Chaos, but probably. No search. I was
good way to
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, here we go. It's a 16-0 Dark Machine. If this face-up card on the field, it's also treated as a light. Once per turn, this card can't be destroyed by battle. When this card is tribute summoned. Oh, so you can do it immediately.
Broken searches Grand. Can you not search Grandma with, Neo-Spacian cards?
The issue with
I didn't think of it because I'm an idiot.
it would involve playing some of the terrible Neo-Spacian cards, which they.
You're the one who asked.
You have to play Cocoons,
And these guys look
Summons
terrible.
from hand. While you have no monsters, send a Neo-Spacian from your hand and one from your deck to the grave to draw 2.
Welcome to why this deck is bad.
So that card's garbage. This one involves Cocoons. They have probably one of the better draw cards. Draw 1 for each Neo-Spacian with a different name you control.
Look at it.
Doesn't seem like it
I
goes.
think we're done here. We're going to end the video.
No, hold on.
Sandman and Witch of the Black Forest. Same pass.
So, oh, you're right, going first, Sebastian. Let me just... Actually, hold on, wait. I got a good idea how to make this deck better.
Oh,
Get rid of all those cards.
One of those, 3 of those, 3 of those. That card sucks. 1 sucks. Good. Those are good.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Maybe. Like,
Shout out to this popping purple poison you didn't have resort.
maybe like 12 resorts.
Oh, you don't play utility. What was the other good one?
Rescue.
2 rescue. Alright, let's just go ahead and end the video. You guys know how Spiral works.